And that's where I was heading with that. How do you, what are your steps to help this person here? And you're right, so information, training and instruction.
Yes.
Now, linking the hazards around that to the cables you talked about, how would you, what's something you could do on a daily, weekly basis to ensure that you don't have cables on the floor in the workplace? You could do a
Risk assessment.
Yeah, or an inspection. You could put in place inspections. So when you're doing those inspections, you could call it a workplace inspection. You could look for hazards like trip hazards on the ground.
Yeah.
You could also look for ergonomics as well and assess how people are set up in the workplace. So there's just a couple of little tips for you around hazard assessment and how you're going to control it. Right, so just recapping now, we've had a look at the legislation, what the requirements are under law for employers and employees, how to identify hazards in the workplace, so that you're putting in place those inspections, and then what we're going to do about it when we find them, about controlling those risks so they don't pose a harm to anyone. Have you got any questions?
Yeah, I would like to, it might not be exactly on the topic that we are basing our training on now,
Yep.
but I would just like to know how do I use the internet, because my computer skills are very poor, and if you can give me a brief information on how to use the internet, I could use it within my work.
What we'll do then is, because we're a bit time poor today, I'll contact your supervisor, and then it might not be me, it might be another specialist come in, and then we'll provide, I'm sure we'll be able to provide additional training for yourself and others as well to help you navigate on the internet. Because once you know how to use that, to get information, Australian standards, codes of practice, what the law says, industry standards, that will help you in the workplace. Fantastic, all right. Other than that, James, thank you so much for your attendance today.
Thank you very
and
much.
yeah, I'm sure that I'll be keeping in contact with the company, and I'll see you around.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, and I did learn a few things from this course today, and I appreciate your time.
Thanks, James.